Right now, somewhere in a coffee shop, a stranger crosses their legs. 10 seconds later, the person across from them crosses their legs too. Neither one saw it happen. Neither one would admit it if you pointed it out. But it happened anyway. You do this every single day. You just never catch yourself doing it. Here's the real question. Who is actually driving your body? Is it you, or is it whoever you happen to sit near today? Think about the last conversation you had. Did you fold your arms because you were cold, or because the other person folded theirs first? Did you nod along because you agreed, or because nodding is what your body does when someone else nods? You probably can't answer that, and that's exactly the point. In 1999, two psychologists named Tanya Chartrand and John Bargh ran an experiment that changed how scientists understood human behavior. They put people in a room with a partner who was secretly working for the researchers. That partner would either rub their own face or shake their own foot throughout the conversation. Nothing dramatic, just small, repeated gestures. The real subjects had no idea any of this was staged, and here's what happened. The subjects started rubbing their faces when their partner rubbed a face. They started shaking their feet when their partner shook a foot. Nobody was told to do this. Nobody noticed they were doing it. When researchers asked afterward if they'd copied anyone, almost everyone said no. They were certain of it, and they were wrong. Chartrand and Bargh called this the chameleon effect. Your body automatically mirrors the people around you without asking your permission first. It doesn't wait for your brain to sign off. It just happens. Why would evolution wire you this way? Why would your ancestors benefit from unconsciously copying strangers? Go back further than you think. Long before language, before fire, before tools, your ancestors lived in small bands where survival depended on staying synchronized with the group. If the group suddenly went quiet and still and you kept talking, kept moving, you were the one a predator noticed first. Mimicry wasn't a social nicety back then. It was camouflage. It kept you inside the herd instead of standing out as the easy target. There's a deeper mechanism behind this, and it lives inside your skull right now. In the early 1990s, a team of Italian neuroscientists led by Giacomo Rizzolatti was studying the brains of macaque monkeys. They were tracking which neurons fired when a monkey grabbed a peanut. But then something strange showed up in the data. The exact same neurons fired when the monkey simply watched a researcher grab a peanut. The monkey wasn't moving at all. Its brain was acting as if it were. Rizzolatti's team called these mirror neurons. Watching an action and performing an action lit up almost the same circuitry. Humans have this system too, and in us it's even more elaborate. When you watch someone wince in pain, a piece of your own pain circuitry activates. When you watch someone smile, muscles in your own face twitch, even if you never let the smile show. Your brain doesn't fully separate watching from doing. It blurs the line automatically every single day. Think about what that actually means for something as simple as watching a movie. You're sitting still, in the dark, doing nothing at all. And yet when the character on screen runs, part of your motor cortex quietly activates as if you were running too. When the character gets hurt, something in your body flinches before your conscious mind even registers what happened. You cried during a film once over people who don't exist, doing things you never did. That wasn't weakness. That was mirror neurons doing exactly what they evolved to do, refusing to draw a hard line between what's happening to someone else and what's happening to you. Now scale that up. Every conversation you've ever had was, in some small way, rewriting a piece of you. Every room you sat in left a residue, not because you were persuaded by an argument, because your nervous system copied the posture, the tone, the rhythm of speech, the way people around you handled frustration or joy, and filed all of it away as normal, as default, as simply how things are done. This is also why yawning spreads through a room like a wave. Researchers studying contagious yawning, including work by Robert Provine going back to the 1980s, found that simply watching a video of someone yawn is enough to trigger a yawn in most viewers, even when the video yawner is a stranger they'll never meet. Some studies suggest people who score higher on empathy tests catch yawns more easily. Your nervous system is built to sync with whoever's nearby, whether you like it or not. It goes beyond gestures and yawns. It reaches into your emotions. Psychologist Elaine Hatfield and her colleagues studied what they named emotional contagion, the way mood spread from person to person almost